Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moon Directed, where we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Okay, I'm actually going to start with a channeled message from the dragons today because they asked for that, and I generally like to channel off camera, and that's not what they wanted today. And then they're throwing cards at me already. And what's interesting is you have the 12 and you have the 21, and so maybe that's all we're getting here. Is there another one? This one. 12 and, oh, wow. So 12 and 21, they're both threes, right? That's about creation energy. That is the energy of community. But because these are major arcana, that's also the ending of a cycle and the healing. And then you just had the Lover's card come out, a 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. So soulmate energy. So there's an ending of a cycle that allows for seeing things from a different perspective and allow the healing to come in a situation that revolves around a one-on-one relationship with somebody. Wow, you have so many cards. Okay. Oh, okay, Capricorn. I really want to encourage you this year. Okay, common theme message that keeps coming up. There are two energies that you can reside in. There's the energy of fear and there's the energy of love. And so to stay in the higher vibrational energy of love. Capricorn, Saturn that rules your planet and Jupiter have moved into your second house of what you value, self-esteem, self-worth, self-love, finances. And there's structures that are going to need to be put in place around these issues and a chance to expand out because Jupiter has gotten past Saturn and so he's able to expand and he's got all these great ideas and he's going to try to do things and then Saturn's going to come along and go, but wait a minute, do you have good structure? But Capricorn, that's okay because I know you can handle that. So the thing is that there are some of the ideas as Jupiter makes his way into Neptune and everything becomes a little cloudy about, is this really a good idea? Is this reality or is this truth as you work through this year to really use your intuition to help and guide you through that process of making a decision and taking the time. They call this the wounded dragon, but the hangman is also about seeing things from a different perspective or waiting a little bit, right? There's a need to kind of wait because you need balance. And the Hanged Man to me is very much about balance, but it's allowing things to be turned upside down and still remaining in balance. Or finding your balance when everything seems upside down. Because the cards that came out is you have a dangerous situation and you have control of your emotions. And look at all that fire energy. This feels very significant for the course of the next 6 weeks. While we still have, is it 6 weeks? It might be less than that, but we still have, Mars in Aries, and Mars is moving into new territory, and he's been really, really annoyed with Saturn and Pluto for holding him down, and so he's breaking free of some of that energy. All he has left to answer to is Pluto, and Mars, they're kind of like dad energy, dad and son energy. And so there is an opportunity that things are going to come up there and really tick you off. And it is okay to release your emotions, but again, it is the controlled burn, right? The controlled burn of the forest is healthy. The forest fire that rages out of control is not. That becomes a dangerous situation. And so there is a need for caution as you move ahead into 2021. These two cards, this has to do with that Gemini energy. And I know that because we also, the 6 is represented by Gemini. It's Mercury in Gemini, the 6. It is about that balance and choices and love and what are you curious about, right? But this says seek balance and truth in all things. And so again, the Hanged Man, even though they call this the Wounded Dragon in this, that is not what I'm getting here. I'm getting a need for perspective. I'm getting a need for, all right. So I was just reminded of something that Nancy said yesterday. She's Capricorn. Nancy said that she has reached the point when something hits her and it bothers her. She goes, ouch, why did that trigger me? And I think you're going to be asked to look at why things are triggering you instead of blowing up. Seek the balance and the truth in it this year. Because with that energy in your house of balance, that's emotional balance, that's health balance, it's work-life balance. You have this beautiful earth energy of Gaia that showed up. Gaia represents the world card here. This is the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. But it's one that we will achieve by loving ourselves, loving others around us, forgiveness, the power of forgiveness, instead of rage. The truth is, we're all here learning and teaching. That is the truth in all things. That is the truth. We came here to learn and to teach, to help and to light up this world, to help the world. People who came in at this time, the souls that came in at this time, and it's not just people. I'm hearing animals too, and some of the plants, and we have a lot of species that are exiting the planet. We've had, since 1970, we've lost like 60% of the species, sentient beings. So that's plants and animals, insects. Unfortunately, not mosquitoes, but the rest of them. Okay, they're like, yeah, okay, but the bats need the mosquitoes. Okay, so that's why the mosquitoes are here, because we need bats, actually. Okay, so, all right. Not supposed to judge the mosquitoes, they say. All right, so there is an exodus. There is an exodus. And there's a need to rebalance. So there's an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new cycle happening. And by stepping into the energy of love and truth, we can heal the wounds. Oh, the souls that are coming in, and there's a reason I was talking about that. The souls that are coming in, they're coming in to heal. They're coming in to heal karma, big time. If you came in 1960, 1970, 1980, those years for sure, you came in for this, to heal these wounds, big time. And through healing and releasing of that karma, to light up the planet, to raise the vibration. Through gratitude, but mostly through love. Love of self, love of others, and that love starts oftentimes by being able to forgive. Forgive the humanness. Forgive things that you don't even know. Why did that person trigger me? Sometimes it's something that happened in this lifetime. But right now, because we're all here just releasing all this karma, it's triggering stuff from, I was listening to Molly McCord yesterday, and she was talking about we're really majorly releasing anything that's happened since like from like 800 years ago. Which is really interesting because when I have been doing any of the past life work that I've been doing, I haven't gotten past that era. And so now I know why that is, because that is the karma that we're here really releasing. That's the densest, thickest part of the karma. Like that is the area that needs to go. It wasn't called the Dark Ages for nothing, right? So releasing. Being willing to let go of things that you don't even know. So I call back all the pieces and the parts of me across all lifetimes and all timelines. I am my own. I forgive myself unconditionally and others unconditionally for any transgressions across all lifetimes and timelines. And I send love and healing energy across all lifetimes and all timelines to myself and to all the souls, all sentient beings. You're going to be really challenged this year to keep things in balance. So, this dangerous situation, I believe, is in allowing fear and not love to rule 2021. Big year of change. So, is there anything else? Okay, so heart resonance. So heart resonance is when you breathe and you release energy. So breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. This time when you breathe in, I want you to breathe in that beautiful, loving energy of the universe. You can picture it as golden Christed light. You can picture it as pink, beautiful, self-loving light. You can picture it as the green of healing light. You can picture it as diamond sparkly light. You can picture it if you want. All four, why not? Really, there is no color that's not acceptable. Just breathe in this loving, high vibrational energy. So you breathe in the love of the universe, and then when you exhale, I want you to imagine that you're blowing out all of this beautiful light right back out and spreading it out. Transmuting it. Okay, so like in a rainbow of colors that burst open like little, and it rains down little hearts, little sparkly hearts all over. And spread the love. And whenever you get stressed out this year about anything, take a moment, pull your energy in, exhale out the negative, and then start breathing in the love and exhaling love out through the heart space. That will help you to stay in balance. This is a year of balance with that North Node in Gemini all year. Okay. This Hangman is also about being willing to make choices and decisions and moving forward. Yes, change your perspective, but don't be stuck hanging upside down when there's things to do. You have the Falcon. So the Falcon's about taking action, and that will help bring in balance because that's in that North Node arena of the Moon in Gemini. So before I get too far ahead of myself, I do want to invite you to join me for Moonday Night Live. It is at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. For my friends in Australia, Sydney time, that is 11:30 a.m. on Tuesday. So I know that the notification bell is not really like working with YouTube. So set the timer on your phone because honestly, that's what we got to go with. So I always will do Moonday Night Live at that time. So you can find me there. But this week, we're going to pull cards for each of the signs for health, wealth, love, and destiny. And then when I'm done with that, I will stay until I clear the chat out or I run out of energy. Anybody that is there joining us for the chat live, I will pull you cards for health, wealth, love, and destiny. So like a little mini power reading going into 2021 for you. So come and join us. And the other thing I want to remind you is that I have a video up. It's called Discovering Your Destiny. It's about 4.5 minutes, and it's describing what the course is that I'm offering. It starts January 9th. It goes for 6 months. We'll meet once a week. The cost is only $132 for the entire course. But some people have reached out and asked about a payment plan. So I will offer a payment plan of 3 payments of $44 or 4 payments of $33. But you need to email me at moondirected@gmail.com right away so we can set that up for you. And then the other thing about that is what we're going to work on is your chart. And what are the superpowers in your chart, and what did you come here to work? Because it is the blueprint of you. And so let's figure out what you're going to do, and we'll use the energy of the cycles of the moon and other planetary actions as we move through the 6 months to really superpower your next phase to really use this Aquarian energy that's waving in, that's coming in waves, and how to utilize it to accomplish what you came here to do, because souls that came in at this time came in to do this work. So let's do it. So you have the Falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. This week we're covering the Monday the 28th through January 3rd on Sunday. And so on Monday, when that moon is in Gemini, it is about taking an action step towards your goal. What is the biggest goal that you want to accomplish in 2021? And about taking some kind of a measured action step toward it. And so you're being asked to not delay, to actually find a way to do something. Is it looking up information? Is it making a phone call? Is it reaching out to someone? Is it, gosh, I just want to say go for it. We've all been kind of in this hanged man energy of 2020 where we've been healing a lot of wounded pieces and parts of us, but now it is the end of that cycle. And it is time to start moving forward, and it's about making choices from the heart center. So what feels right? What feels right? The truth in all things comes from the heart. Right? That is where it comes from. And so seeking the balance in your life by staying centered in your heart. And the dangerous situation is when you let your fears control you. So trying to push those to the side, staying in your heart center, making decisions about what you want to do, and then actually taking a step forward. Any step. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. So the moon moves into Cancer at 5:28 a.m. on Tuesday. So it's their Tuesday and Wednesday, and during that time it will come into a trine, very supportive energy with Pisces in Capricorn, with Neptune in Pisces. So there's a lot of energy around dream work, paying attention to your dreams, the ones you have when you're awake, when you're daydreaming or wishing and hoping for the future, definitely. But nighttime dreaming was really highlighted over the first part of this week. So really paying attention and tapping in and remembering what it is that you're getting. So, wow, you guys are being encouraged. Whatever this is that you have been sitting on, it is go time. You have a win-win outcome is forecast, and show the world the real you. So this is something where I feel like you're going to be stepping out in a very public way in your community, in your family, in your place of work, whatever it is. But whatever is happening here, these are both full moon energies, right? It is a win-win outcome is forecast, and show the world the real you. And then, of course, we come back to the balance, giving and receiving. I balance being generous and receptive because both are equally important. Generous with your time, talent, and treasure, your ability to mentor, these superpowers that Capricorn has. Yes, do that, but be open to receiving. It's really hard for a Capricorn to accept help. Don't ask me how I know that. I can do that. Well, sometimes you become such a beast of burden. And so this is an opportunity to remember that to really keep things in balance, you have to only carry 6 wands, not 10. 6 wands and not 10. Keep things victorious, right? The 6 of wands is a victory energy. The 10 of wands is the overburden. Oh my gosh, I can barely stumble up this steep mountainside energy, right? So how do you do that? That is by asking others to help, by working smarter, not harder. Sometimes, okay. So I have a friend who said to me a few weeks ago, she's like, no is a complete sentence. We're at the banquet table. We get to choose what we're putting on our plate right now for 2021. Sometimes the answer is not that. Sometimes something that was on your plate needs to be removed, right? So how do you feel about your goals? Because that's what's going to keep you focused. Staying in your heart center on them. And it's not just, I want to accomplish this goal because it will bring me whatever it'll bring me. I want to accomplish this goal because when I accomplish this goal, I will feel. What will you feel? right? Because whatever is across the zodiac from us is the energy we need to reach out toward to bring in order to create balance. And so Capricorn reaches out across the zodiac to Cancer. And Cancer is I feel. So what do you feel? That's where you know. That's where you know you're in balance. When you're like, I want to be the king of the mountain. Because I will feel like I accomplished something important. It's how you feel that matters, right? I want to be the king of the mountain because I will be able to help other people and I will feel so satisfied that I am in the position to reach out and help pull other people up. Have you ever seen The Tough Mudder? And there's this wall that's on this really steep angle. You cannot. Very few people can get up there by themselves. Pretty much it takes having a team of people that are willing to stand on one another's shoulders, and then the weakest members generally will climb up this ladder of people and they get to the top, but they have to be willing to lean over once they're up there. And so you can't have all the weakest people there. You got to have some strong ones, and they help pull up the people that have been standing there, letting everybody climb over them. It is an amazing thing to watch. And this is a year where teamwork is going to be really, teamwork will make the dream work. That is what this year is going to be for everybody. And Capricorn, you know how to do that. You know how to lead. You know how to mentor, to step into your superpower, be willing to reach back and help others out. It's not just about scrambling over the top of others to get to the top of the mountain, is it? It's about getting everybody else up there too. And how will that make you feel? Whatever this mountain is. The dragons really want to talk to you guys. They have not stepped back their energy yet. Okay. All right. So on Thursday at 1:58 p.m. in the afternoon, the moon is going to move into Leo. This Leo energy for Capricorn is this is the transformation. This is how you transform your life. And this is also where the new year begins. And by the way, Capricorn, happy birthday again. I forgot. Sorry. So much. The dragons are so big. Happy birthday to you. Maybe that's why they have not pulled back their energy. This need for balance. I think I said the 8th house was, I hope I did not say it was transformation. That was balance. Because Leo is your house of transformation. And in your house of partnership, there's a need for give and take in equal terms, and that you can win by being you, right? But in order to really transform your life, tapping into your Akashic record, listening to your intuition, gathering in the wisdom of lifetimes. With this energy waves coming in from this Aquarian energy, we are in the energy cycle of Aquarius. You have the healer on. Look at that beautiful green heart healing chakra energy. Honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. So you have to take care of yourself. You're going to have to keep your oxygen mask on when the pressure drops so that you can put oxygen mask on other people. There's going to be a lot of change. You're going to show the way. But there will be times when you need to say, no, that's too much, and I need to step back and I need to heal. And so if you can actually kind of figure out how to create a cycle of energy where you do that, and honestly, if you're working with the energy of the moon this year, if you do that, the 2 or 3 days before a new moon, before you set your intentions on the next phase of what you're doing and you're creating, and you take that time to pull your energy in and to rest and recharge, kind of like plugging in your phone when you know you're going to be on the phone, you know, the next day, all day. You want to make sure it's fully charged, right? And so this need to pull in your energy that day 2, 3 before a new moon, that if you can figure out how to create that space to do that, and by pulling your energy in, maybe it means that those days, those are the days where you say, yeah, I'm not staying up late, I'm going to bed. Like where you put some healthy limits on your energy, where you plan ahead and you know, those are my rest times, I'm going to need them. So you can allow the divine healing to come in so that you can then be a divine healer. There's a lot you can do here. It's a big year. Your light can support others. I really feel this energy of mentorship around you this year, Capricorn. So, January 1st, great energy. Great energy for self-motivation, of getting things done, of really, you know, being able to accomplish things while that moon is in Leo. Also, early on Saturday, there is this lunar trine of the moon in Leo, Venus in Sagittarius, and Aries. Mars in Aries. So divine masculine, divine feminine, in the heart space, emotional connection, either connecting your own divine masculine and feminine energies, that reaching across the zodiac to Cancer and the I feel energy, or it could be, you know, a partnership that you're working on where it's an opportunity for harmony and communication in a very heartfelt way. And then the moon is going to move into Virgo, fellow earth sign there, on at 8:13 p.m. on Tuesday. That is your 9th house arena of connection to spirit, of higher learning, knowledge, travel, you know. And then, so we have the sun in Capricorn. We've got the moon in Virgo, and we've got Uranus that likes to create change in Earth sign of Taurus. And so here's a really great day, Sunday, to do some out-of-the-box thinking, to do some brainstorming where you come up with some really creative ideas out of nowhere, right? And so allow yourself a little time to sit down and just do some automatic channel writing about ideas. So you start with, I have this idea. You start writing about the idea and just allow it to flow through you. That is the best way, the easiest way to channel. So, you know, maybe co-collaborate. Making up words as I go. Maybe you collaborate with a coworker on some ideas, you know. I mean, it's Sunday, though. You should be collaborating with spirit. Just saying. Okay, so, well, for those of you that are in Australia, though, you'll be into Monday, and so then it can be a coworker, and then that makes sense. So that works, too. All right, so here we go. Your energy around this is you have deer, which is love. Be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. That is this energy. You heal with the power of love, see the light in all things, and acknowledge your self-worth and grace. The deer walks softly. It doesn't breathe fire. I have a feeling you're going to have a challenge this week on something where this is energy for the year. Based on what I'm seeing, you might be triggered by some of that energy right out the gate. So, especially because we have Mars in Aries stirring up trouble because he's kind of squared off with Pluto in Capricorn. And that energy was pretty much exact right before that big explosion that happened in Nashville. So opportunity for explosive energy is definitely out there. Tread gently and with love, but you also have this beautiful card of the owl magic. I'm trying to find the light. It says, choose to know the truth because you can. Hanged Man. You have the ability to see things from a different perspective this year to find the truth. to listen with your heart, to make decisions made from love, not fear, right? The devil is the energy of 6 also, 15. 1 plus 5 is 6, but that's the fear energy. You, this year, have the superpower of being able to make decisions from the heart, from your intuition, in order to create a new energy cycle, to create something new and wonderful for yourself where everybody wins. So choose to know the truth, because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. You've got this. This is going to be amazing. All right. I'm way the heck over time. I'm never going to get these things done on time. I know, Nancy, I talk too much. All right, you guys come back and see me for Monday Night Live the 28th or the 29th if you're in Australia at 11:30 in Australia in the morning, or 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time US. Come and hang out with me. Let's get some cards pulled. I think it'll be a long night, but I think it'll be like a New Year's Eve party. So come and do that, and it's right before that full moon too. So good stuff. All right, you guys take care, and we'll talk soon.